You guys love it, so I cover it. Today I have another product review, and this one is a software called the Yellen Bot. So we're gonna dive deep into the analytics of how well it's been doing, and this is a bit of a newer one, and to be honest, I think I'm more interested than you guys on this one. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt Jimenez. I'm an entrepreneur who has worked with the greatest minds in finance over the last several years, and I'm here to pour into you guys everything they pour into me. And in this video, I'm going over a software called the Yellen Bot. And the cool thing about this one is they named it Yellen on Espresso. Reason being is because if you run a software, especially from Nurp, you have the ability to change the risk and adjust how aggressive you want the software to be in terms of risk. And this one here definitely is on the higher end of risk, hence espresso, something that I drink in abundance all day, every single day. Now, enough of me rambling. Let's look at the data of this software's performance. Okay, so here we have MyFXBook, which is a third-party verifier that tracks all the data that happens on a brokerage account so you can keep track of how well you're actually doing. And in this case, we have something that is extremely high risk. So with that being said, anticipate extreme volatility and swings both to the upside and the downside. Here, this account, if you look at the chart, you can see it started December 16th of 2023. It's a newer account. It hasn't been around too long and it hasn't been on these settings too long. So far, it's done absolutely insane things. Looking at the gains, we have 177.98% gains from December 16th, 2023 to today, which is May 21st of 2024. So it hasn't even been a full year, and this thing has already done over 100% in returns. Now, the account was started with $30,000. As you can see, they've already withdrew $40,000, so they have covered their initial investment and they have actually profited $10,000 in doing so. The current balance right now is $21,251.88. The daily changes on this account is 0.65%. The monthly change, this is an average. Again, guys, when it comes to averages, it's taking all the data from the lowest performing month to the highest performing month, and it's giving you everything in between, and that's how you're getting your average. The reason why I emphasize on that is because so many people will reach out saying, hey, you said it does 10% on average, but you only did 5% that month. Correct. It's an average. An average is something that is measured over time, not on one instance. For instance, if your body weight fluctuates from 180 to 100, the average of the fluctuations is probably going to be 190 pounds. And if you want to know how to find the average, you want to take the grand total of everything from highest to lowest, add it all up, then divide that number by how many increments that you're measuring. And then boom, you have an average. That's how an average is made, not by a single input, but by many inputs. Back to the data. Now, this account so far this week has seen a 2.53% gain, which is $524 in profits. This month, it's done 21.80%, almost 22%, and it's only the 21st of the month. So that's about right on par with the daily average of being 0.65, because you're making almost, actually in this case, a little over 1% a day. This year alone in 2024, it's already done 135%. That is crazy. It's probably one of the best performing assets when you weigh them amongst one another. So in comparison to the Fed bot, this one has done 2,500 trades, where my Fed account has done over 3,400. That's about 1,000 more trades on the Fed bot than here on the Yellen. Let's check one of the most important things, which is the profitability. It's taken 2,500 trades. Out of that, it's won 1,948 trades, which represents 78% of all trades, which means it's 78% profitable. It only lost 552 trades out of the 2,500 trades, which represents 22%. Now, the average win for this software is typically 13.72 pips, and the average loss is 38.44 pips. Looking at the profit factor, which is super important, and if you don't know what that is, this is basically your risk to reward ratio. This number, you want it as close to 2 as possible. Of course, the higher the number, the better for you, because essentially what this means in this exact case is you're risking 1 to gain 1.7. So it's almost a 2-time multiple here. So you're willing to risk 1 to gain 2. In this case, it's 1.7, which is good. The higher the number, the better. But in this case, you're still getting more on the upside than you would on the downside, of course. even considering this account is extremely aggressive. Scrolling down, as you can see, there's only 5 months of data, but let's check out 2023 and see what the data shows. Okay, so only 1 month, which I figured because the equity curve showed us it started in late December, and in December it did almost 18%, sitting at 17.79%. That is crazy. This thing is an animal. Oh my gosh, every single month it's done double-digit returns. That's absolutely crazy. January of this year, it's done 14.9%, almost 15%. Then again in February, almost 15% at the same exact amount. And in March, it did 19.38%. In April, 22.87%. And then here in May, we're already sitting at 21%. And we still have 9-10 days left on the month, which is crazy. After looking at all that data, this software is definitely on espresso considering how well it's actually been performing and how much it's actually been able to do, sitting at over 100% for the year, and we're not even done with Q2. That's crazy. I probably think that I'm going to start at least one of these accounts in the near future so I could sit back and enjoy my espresso while my software trades like it's on espresso. Well, if you're interested in possibly sipping espresso with your software, go ahead and hit the link in the description or in the pinned comments, and you could see if this is a good fit for you. But regardless, I'm probably going to fund an account and track it live for you guys like I do with the Fed 50K account that I've been doing. And if you're interested in more videos like this, leave a comment on what you'd like to see. I am always looking for good ideas, and the best comment will get the next video and a shout out to them. Like always, my friends, peace.